Shots fired lead to a manhunt on a remote New Mexico ranch. A bloody pickup truck reveals an axe attack.
What's going on?
And tribal payday.
He tried to stab me.
Means big trouble on the res. 27,000 square miles of the Wild West. Spread out across 3 states. This is the largest Indian reservation in North America. And these are the Navajo cops. Navajo PD's Filbert Toddy races to an assault in progress at a known drug house.
Any additional unit for assistance? I'm 1097 Winter Rock. It's going to be a while before backup gets here, so I'm going to have to be careful. How you doing, police officer? Richard, you okay? Yeah. Come out this side, Richard. Come on out. What's going on?
That guy up there tried to stab me.
Who?
That guy, Thomas.
Thomas?
Yeah.
What was the whole reason why?
Because of Stewart.
Okay, are you just here by yourself?
You don't want to come in?
Okay. Have a seat. Come on.
The alleged victim appears to be under the influence.
Security, okay? I want to secure you in handcuffs. You understand?
I didn't hurt nobody.
All right, have a seat over here.
My mom called you guys.
Yeah, that's why we're here, because you said you almost got stabbed.
I called her and I said I was gonna die. And
Toddy suspects there may be someone else hiding in the house.
he tried to stab me.
And this is Thomas who?
Tom, he lives right up there.
Backup arrives to help secure the house.
Come on.
No, it's not.
Start clear. Police officer, anybody in here?
No, there's nobody back there. Wait! There's nobody back there.
Police officer, get up.
Come on, buddy.
They find a man hiding in the back, along with weapons.
There's various hiding spots. An officer's worst nightmare, places the individual can hide with a weapon. There's a lot of paraphernalia, weapon contrabands laying around in plain view. Numerous weapons, blunt weapons, edge weapons as well. All these indicators of illegal activity going on here, so it's a known dope house. This isn't a guy the victim says attacked him. It turns out that guy was picked up earlier today, so he's in custody right now. This guy here is just a friend. So based on what we gathered here today at this location, he and his buddy are going to be going to jail tonight.
Put your feet up in there.
Water 45 main unit. So right now we got another call we had to respond to.
14 miles away, a serious traffic collision on a rural highway.
We have to cover like 30 miles to get out there, and this is a 2-lane road. We're going to have to get a lot of people off the road to get to this. We're not too sure if it's an accident with injuries or not, but we'll probably soon find out.
Upon arrival, Officer Morgan tallies the destruction. 1 pickup truck totaled. A family of 3, shaken but alive. and one cow dead. Open-range ranching dominates large areas of the Navajo reservation. With no fences to keep them in check, livestock often wander right onto reservation highways.
Yeah, this will be the same type of cow that was hit the other day. The owner will be the same.
My daughter said her arm hurts, and then my son, his back just hurt.
Okay, so you'll be needing an ambulance, right?
And we just...
I can have them come out and have them get checked if you want.
Okay.
143 went off.
Wonder Rock 143.
The driver advised they need 55 to get the passenger checked.
As she talks, the driver reveals a surprise for Officer Morgan.
All right.
We hit two of them, though.
The second cow is found near the scene, badly injured.
Its hind legs is broken. It won't be able to get it refixed. So the best result to do is to put the cow down so it won't suffer anymore.
Some of us are cattle owners. We do, raise animals. To see them being hit, seriously injured, it does hurt us a lot. It does make us sad. We do conduct numerous investigations involving livestock and vehicle crashes. The result is, serious bodily injuries. Death may occur. The simplest thing is for people to realize, they have to maintain reasonable care for these animals. It's sad to see, animals and innocent people get hurt because of this reason.
It is a uniquely rural issue that the Navajo police deal with every day. But big city problems are always lurking nearby. 150 miles west of Window Rock in Tuba City, Arizona, Officer Perry Champagne is in the middle of what seems to be a routine traffic stop.
It's a driver and a female passenger. He rolled through the stop sign.
A Cajun hailing from New Orleans, Louisiana, Officer Champagne moved to the reservation 20 years ago and married a Navajo woman. He is one of only 5 non-native officers on the force of 300.
In the city of New Orleans, it's a bustling metropolis. Out here, laws are different, the people are different. But I actually love this place. This is home to me for 20 years.
Officer Champagne speaks Navajo fluently.
Ishpanana.
Going home.
Yeah, Ishpanana. Whose is it?
Mine. My personal.
Let's go, both of you. 34 Timber, give me a second unit. You may want to get one of the Delta units over here as well. Come here.
A couple miles away, Navajo drug and gang officer Gilbert Yazzie gets the call.
We just got a call from another officer who has a stop on a vehicle, has a large amount of drugs. So we'll see what he has when we get there.
It's all about fishing. I don't get time to get to a waterway and throw my pole in, and this is what I do for fishing. People are like, dude, you're weird. No, I'm not. This is my fishing hole. Holy cow. Dude, I think there's a lot more in here.
What do you guys have?
He rolled through a stop sign, and I'm smelling, I'm sniffing, something's not right. And this is wrapped in the plastic, inside this material, inside this bag. Look what he's got, man. I'm sure there's more to it. It looks like he's got more in the vehicle.
Usually, if you want a good case, it takes a little bit of time to actually interview and get all the facts that you need on scene while it's still all fresh versus taking the guy to jail and try to interview him there. And a lot could be held back there at the jail since he feels that he's already incarcerated. So in this case, more than likely, he's a dealer.
It soon becomes clear that this isn't the suspect's first run-in with the law.
What's his name? Donald?
Yeah. He was my neighbor for several years. Oh my gosh, here's some more county papers. Holy cow. It's a search warrant.
Oh, this is a search warrant for his vehicle.
Is that what that's for?
Yeah.
We have like 2-3 things going on right now. The initial traffic stop, the search of the vehicle, and also photographing the vehicle, and also interviewing the individual.
The fate of these suspects may rest on the amount of marijuana in their possession.
I'm saying maybe 7-8 ounces.
Oh, wow. That's a lot for one person to consume unless they're Cheech and Chong. With the individual having this amount of drugs on him, he's selling it. No questions.
Why are they saying like this, all right?
Well, I don't know what to tell you, but you got yourself in this situation. Well, I apologize, but you know what?
You just don't have a choice, right?
Yeah.
Get your hands off of me. Ow!
Hey, calm down.
She got out of hand and she kicked me trying to get up the steps. She just back kicked and it caught me in the wrong spot. It's okay, I'll live.
Get that camera out of my face.
I like doing what I'm doing. It gets it off the streets, and it keeps my kids and the other kids in this community safe. That's all that matters. This is what it's about. It's not about the stripes, it's not about the money. It's about the individuals, and it's about the families that this destroys.
You know, I charged with 410.
Officer Kevin Hevel responds to a report of gunfire at a rural homestead.
A female called in, 3 subjects. This is up in Navajo. Navajo is about 30 miles from here, up north. It's kind of a desolate area. The female also advised that they have a weapon, so alert level has to be high. Normally I try to go out there with another unit. When I called in, there was no units available. Right now I'm the only one going up there. It's kind of things we have to face.
Officer Hevel is no stranger to adversity. At 24, the Iraq vet and father of 3 is the youngest officer on the force.
We want to know what kind of weapon is involved. I don't want to step into a situation where I'm in the field area and these guys are using high-powered rifles. Then I'll be at a big disadvantage. Hello, my name's Officer Kevin Hevel. Are you reporting the disturbance that was happening?
Yes, my daughter called me and she said my brother shot the kid's dog.
Okay.
And they shot my son's dog.
Okay.
They have a rifle.
They have a rifle? Do you know what kind of rifle?
I'm not sure.
Is it like a .22 rifle?
Probably.
Okay. All right. And there's 3 of them?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
They said they wrapped one of the dogs in a sheet and I don't know where they took them.
Okay, but they're all at the house right now?
Officer Jared Yazzie arrives as backup.
Oh yeah,
And then there's a lot of junk outside. What's the names again?
Herman, Jack, and Charles. Charles is on probation from prison, and I don't know what he's doing with somebody that has a rifle. And my daughter, I don't know if they threatened her because I guess they came down to where we live too.
How far you guys live away from where they live?
About a mile or less.
Even if we go to your house, they're still going to see us?
No, it's right.
Well, let's go to your house then if it's just a mile away from where they live.
The 14's here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go brief them in real quick.
Okay, hold on.
More backup from Window Rock.
Alright, it's gonna be about 3.5 miles up. It's gonna be a stone house. We're gonna go meet up at the CP's house first. Okay. 116 Window Rock. We have 2 officers trailing me now, so it's a good thing. We'll come up with a game plan. One of the officers knows the location a little better, so we'll probably go off of his knowledge. We know now that they have a rifle. Could be a .22 rifle, that they're shooting the family dogs. 16 Window Rock out at the CP's right there.
16, 10.
We heard a gunshot, but we didn't know what was going on, like exactly. Both dogs, they shot the white one first, and I guess...
Over at his house over there?
No, in front of the cabin.
Oh, in front of the cabin?
Yeah, and then they took the pit bull and they put it inside the trunk, and they hauled both of them away somewhere. And then we were walking around, we were wondering why the dog was gone, so we walked over there and we walked around. Here we seen like blood on the ground and like some guts on, like right there.
Okay.
And here, my uncle, I was like, where's our dog at? And then he was like, they killed the sheep. And I was like, they didn't kill nothing. And then here I took his dogs away from him and I have them inside. And he was like, you better not have my dogs. I'm gonna come back over here. And then I was afraid that he might come back over here with his rifle. So I called my parents.
Okay, all right. Well, Navajo is thought to have wealth by how much livestock he or she has. Some of these dogs are messing around with some of the livestock, and in retaliation, they shot back at the dog. The family feels threatened by the men shooting at the dogs and shooting in the direction of the house. Situations like this, they could get really messy. I don't know if these guys know if we're coming, but if they do know we're coming, they have some advantage over us. We're going into these guys' territory. They know where to hide, where to go, where to run. We just gotta adapt, overcome, and improvise in situations like this. A lot of that experience that I've had being deployed into Iraq plays a role here in law enforcement when I come across situations like this. I'm on their turf. They know the area much better than I do. That's why my awareness level needs to be a lot higher. I think some of the officers saw something I didn't see. Looks like they're over there with their weapons.
The other officers already have one man in custody.
You got a report, you guys shot some dogs. Huh? Huh? You got a report, you guys shot some dogs.
They killing it. Livestock, that's why.
They killed the livestock?
Yeah.
Watch my unit.
I saw another guy over here. Kenneth, is that your name? Come on out, Kenneth. You okay?
Yeah.
Step over here real quick. Yeah, wait, turn around, let me pat you down real quick. All right, put your hands behind your head. Hands behind your head. Hands behind your head. There you go. You have anything in your pockets?
Yeah.
Nothing? All right, we're gonna detain you for a minute, all right? You know where Charles is at? Over at the other house?
I don't think this is a puppet. Because I'm not doing the killing and everything.
You're not doing the killing? All right, have a seat in here. You're detained. Who's that?
Herman.
Herman.
The other two, they live over the hill.
Okay. We're heading over to where Jack and Charles could possibly be at. We have not located the rifle at all yet. I have to definitely assume that they are still armed and dangerous, and we have to treat the situation as such.
Yazi and Hevel search the structures on the property.
Looks like there's nobody inside.
No sign of the other dog shooters.
You can see it. Is there a shed right here? Maybe that's another location. Maybe that's another location. What's your name? Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Are you the only one? Are you the only one in here? What's your name? What's your name?
What's going on? Blaze!
Have a seat over here. We got a call on you. You and Charles. You're gonna be arrested right now for criminal nuisance.
It's empty.
It's empty?
Yeah.
Have a seat in here. What kind of rifle was it? Do you know?
22.
It's a 22? Okay, that could be the weapon, but still we haven't found Charles. I'm out here making sure that this guy, Charles, doesn't come back and ambush us. The sister said that Charles might be on probation. Usually people with warrants, probation, parole, they're the first ones to run. You know, they don't want to go back. We were looking to see if he had run away, the individual Charles, just like we had anticipated. It doesn't seem like he's here. I don't know where he could have ran. It's pretty much just sagebrush. We'd be able to see him if he was walking out in the distance. Charles is not here. Let's make our way back.
Officer Hevel calls off the search for Charles, the third and final suspect. The others will be taken in for booking.
One 42.
It has been a wild start to what will be a busy week for the Navajo police. It's Tribal Payday.
It's the first of the month. They usually get paid, and we'll be getting a lot of calls this evening. The Navajo Nation employees getting paid. Then on the welfare and retirement, they get their money, they get paid.
Flush with cash, many individuals manage to find trouble.
You're going in for possession of liquor.
One of these days that will happen. You're gonna be sleeping off, okay? Sit down. Hear me?
And as night falls, the Navajo Police Department remains on high alert.
It's Friday night. It's first of the month week, and usually it's one of the most busiest time of the month. Is when we actually get a lot of calls of fights in progress, drug disturbances, DUIs. So there should be a lot of action going on tonight.
Not far away, Officer Jefferson Lilly has made a traffic stop.
I got his vehicle coming west on a 264. He was speeding, so pretty much I got him on radar, pulled him over, and started my investigation there. He kind of acted weird, nervous inside the vehicle, so I just went along, we spoke with him, he got him to get out of the vehicle, did a standard field sobriety test.
Okay, see the tip of my pen? You're gonna follow with the eyes only, okay? Alright. Okay, go. 1, 2. You slow anything in that? inside here. You can tell me now if there's any alcohol in me. No, it's not. Anything else besides that? No? Not that you know. Okay. All right. Search is a pretty much standard procedure for all police department while someone's driving under influence. Oh, there it is. 391. Marijuana. Bag. Small bag. And sometimes you turn up something else altogether.
After locating narcotics and a gun inside the vehicle, Officer Lilly radios for backup.
He said that there was marijuana in the vehicle, also the gun, and there was some alcohol in the vehicle.
Navajo Nation, you're required by law to notify the police officer if you're getting stopped that you do have a weapon. And if you do have a weapon, it either has to be unloaded, stored in a safe place. Sometimes we come across, people who are intoxicated, or, if they have narcotics. It kind of makes you wonder, what could they be into? They could either be, selling drugs or, even bootlegging.
Holgate arrives and inspects the firearm to confirm that it's unloaded. But as soon as he picks it up, something is off.
It's actually an airsoft pistol. It's a BB, but it looks like a real gun. If they brandish this, this would consider to be a weapon because at the time the officer sees it, if someone's pointing at an officer, they will respond back with deadly force.
You check on that Gatorade thing?
The Gatorade ball?
Yeah, it doesn't look right.
Why she? We urinated in here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you to the police department. Okay, I'm gonna put you on the talk library.
Since the Navajo Nation is located within the states of New Mexico, Utah, and Arizona, Holgate has to be familiar with the laws of all three states.
Now, since you have a valid Arizona driver license, it says anytime that you're suspected of driving under influence of intoxicating liquor or drugs, you will submit to a chemical test, okay, which in this is going to be a breath test. Right? So we're going to do that, we'll put you on it. If you refuse to submit to a chemical test, your driver license will be suspended for 1 year, and also on top of that, you get an additional charge for failure to submit to a chemical test. Okay? You understand, sir?
It's a good night, got somebody off the streets again, but hopefully he learns from it or something,
10 miles away, Officer Filbert Toddy races toward the scene of an accident.
97. There's a vehicle that's over power lines right now. We still have an individual inside the pickup truck. The power lines are still active, they're live.
Hey, if you can, shut down this whole highway. So probably the driver of this vehicle up here almost went head on with this vehicle here. So, side swipe, lost control, spun out, busted into that, found the utility pole over there.
Fearing electrocution, rescue personnel can't help the driver out of the vehicle until the power is cut.
Is he still inside? Is he alert? Got 2 damaged utility poles and also dangling wires.
The occupants of the other vehicle, a family of 4, are lucky to be alive.
Hey, how you folks doing? I'm Officer Ty with you with our PD. You get your driver's license and a vehicle. Everybody okay here? You sure?
Yeah, that's why I came down.
Just to be sure? We'll have an ambulance check you all out, just to be sure, okay? Because, some of these, extent of these crashes, you just never know, because, adrenaline kicks in, and you'll start feeling the effects later on, okay? So, go ahead and have him come over.
Just going real fast, and the only thing I could do was just get out of the way, get back into this lane over here, but apparently it was too late. He was in the wrong lane coming at us anyway. He was supposed to be in this lane over here. I floored my gas pedal to try to get away, and apparently it wasn't enough, and he caught the rear end of my left fender there.
Right now the driver, he's trapped inside his truck. we have to get them out. You know, as a police officer, you know, it kills you. You know, our first instinct is run in there and help the person out. But we have to wait until it's safe. Okay.
Then, Officer Toddy gets the go-ahead. It's safe to approach the vehicle.
Watch your eggs there, partner. What's your name? Okay, Dennis. Watch your eggs, man. 62. 62 years old?
62.
Okay.
Don't worry about your food. Come on out. So we get you checked up. Let's go. Come on. You heard him anywhere? No, sir. That's over the cable.
Once the driver is extracted from the vehicle, Toddy discovers the real cause of the crash.
The suspect vehicle, the one that caused this whole collision deal. Back seat, and plus another empty bottle or partial empty. It was obviously out there. Initial contact, you get the appearance. Slurred speech, incoherent. The outcome of this one is one guy's gonna be going to jail, which is gonna be very, very good. And obviously his vehicle's disabled, so he's not gonna be able to transport, drink, and drive again. So, terrific thing about it, no one got hurt. So, family's going home safely. Family of 4, no injuries. So, that's a blessing.
Back in Tuba City.
Oh, rats. There he is. I got him. I have 37 in sight. He's over there.
Officer Lucy Dan pursues a suspect.
Where's he at? Where do you go? Put your hands behind your back. Get down. I said get down. Out this way. He was running when I saw him, so. Don't have anything in your pockets that I should know about? Got marijuana. I asked him if he had anything on him. This is what he took out of his pocket, so. He's gonna be arrested and we'll go and book him now. .441, 20105. He did run and cooperated as soon as I found him in the house and brought him out. Over here. Most people are respectful to the female officers. If you treat them right, you talk to them right, they're very cooperative. As far as the public goes, as a whole, I think we are treated very well. I enjoy my job. I don't think I'd be here if I didn't enjoy it. This is my office here. I get to go out anywhere I want to in town. I'm not stuck in one place.
While on patrol, Lucy gets a call for an emergency response south of town.
441, 219, code 3. We have a report of a guy that was hit over the head with an axe.
Officer Lucy Dan arrives at the scene of the axe attack. A pickup with its windows smashed in. The truck bed is soaked in blood. Lucy learns that one suspect is already in custody and that a female has been seriously injured.
All we know right now is that the individual was hit with an axe. Is she over there? We're gonna go where the suspect and the lady were found.
The victim is loaded into an ambulance, unconscious and unable to give an account of the attack.
What happened? What's the scoop?
But an Arizona highway patrolman tells Lucy that there are several witnesses at a nearby trading post.
And I told them to stick around there because it sounded like they witnessed quite a bit of what happened.
I'm gonna go to the witnesses over here that are at the junction.
Okay.
Get statements from them.
431 has one in custody.
Hi. There's a man back there. You see where the little booths are? He
Yeah.
said he got
Okay, we'll check on them. I have a report of one, a male individual that's laying in the ditch over here. All kinds of stuff going on. Got some people in custody. And we keep getting reports of another. There he is right there. Somebody laying over here saying he was involved in an accident. So we'll check on him. You hurt anywhere? Wake up. Sit up. Navajo police, wake up. Are you okay?
No, all right.
You got blood on your hand. Can you sit up? Make sure you're okay.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Wayne.
Just for my safety, I'm gonna handcuff you. Okay, come on.
Hey.
Come on. The scene is spread out. We've got things going on at the parking lot, and then the vehicle is across the road. As far as we know, we have 2 victims over here now, so, and he doesn't want, he's not really saying what happened. Axe victim, he's over there.
As the cops work the confusing 3-part crime scene, a bizarre story emerges. Apparently, the female victim was a passenger in the truck as it left the trading post.
It came across the intersection and barely missed like an RV type thing going this way.
Yeah.
And he ended up over kind of in the ditch, or whoever was driving, and it did a 180 right here. And as it was turning, that's when the lady came out of the truck. And it went right over the top of her. And the whole time, she wasn't moving at all. I thought she was dead.
The lady fell out right there, where all the blood is. And the rear tire drove over her. The vehicle eventually stops, and one of her passengers throws her into the back of the truck, and then they take off.
He got her in, they went down there and went down that dirt road, and where they went, I don't know. But then we seen her driving the truck back that way.
That's so far the story. This is one of the crazy ones where you don't know what's going on. The guy that I have, he was actually a passenger when this vehicle spun out and ran over the lady. So he's involved too, so he's just not saying.
Lucy Dan transports her suspect to the jail in Tuba City.
I'm gonna take you to the jack. The gates. Hey.
Alrighty, we're gonna book this guy and spend 8 hours here, sober up, and he can head home tomorrow.
But not before he puts a death curse on a member of our camera crew that's supposed to kill him in 333 days.
333 days. 333.
We're not sure what started the fight or who bashed in the windows with the axe. Fortunately, the woman is okay. I still don't know how she ran herself over. A lot of times we don't get the right story, or it's either exaggerated or we just don't get the whole thing.
"6 p.m. Officer Tiffany Tallman gets an urgent call. A man is allegedly trying to run down his neighbors with a tractor.
And this is a male subject harassing them in the area. It's like multiple callers on this one person that's harassing different people in the area. It's just I need to get more information. It's a dispatcher's job to get all that information for us, what I need to prepare for, and if I need any more assistance, like backup.
Officer Tallman is a seasoned veteran, 14 years on the force, over 5,000 arrests.
Hey, stop, stop! Get on the ground! Get on your stomach! Get on your stomach! The caller said that she'll be waiting in the roadway in the area and give us more information. Hi, how you guys doing?
According to the victim, the suspect pinned her up against a metal drainage pipe with his tractor.
And he got all crazy and said, "That's mine, you and all this." And he started going towards me with the tractor. And I was just looking at him, and he goes, "I'm gonna kill you, move."
3297.
He kept coming closer.
Are you okay? Do you need to go to the hospital?
No, I'm all right.
Looks like the neighbor came over here and threatened the lady with a tractor. He's saying that she took some property from him. I will be back over, okay? And she says it was given to her. Either way, you don't use a tractor as a lethal weapon.
As Officer Tallman goes to question the suspect, she is joined by Officer Perry Champagne.
So what we're gonna do is we're trying to find out where he lives at, and we'll go ahead and meet with the suspected or reported party. Right now we're looking for his residence.
There he is. Mr. Watson.
2-432, 10.
3-2.
Park it! Park it! He went over there and he pushed her with the tractor.
Oh.
So she said she's not injured.
Okay.
Hello.
Mr. Watson, how you doing?
Yeah, all right. Hello, friend.
Apparently, one of the family members over here had given an item to the lady next door, and Jimmy was saying that it was the wrong item that was given.
No,
So who does it belong to?
BI. That's mine.
That's yours?
Yeah, it's mine.
So did they take the wrong one?
Yeah, no, that's right. That's mine. I'll take it over here.
Because she says she was given one by the grandmother. So it was miscommunication?
Yeah.
Okay. He has a lot of problems with people taking stuff and stealing things from his lot, and he was just really upset, and that's why he went over there by himself. This kind of thing happens a lot. There's no private property on the reservation here. The land belongs to the tribe, and each family leases some land from the tribal government. A lot of the families live in close proximity with each other, and that does cause disputes amongst them, and sometimes those disputes can last for generations. Mr. Watson. Mr. Watson, she said she's upset, you know, and she said that you pushed her with the tractor and you made a threat that you would hurt her. Okay, you can't do that.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
I understand people aren't supposed to steal stuff, but you can't threaten people and you can't, you know, pin people against anything with your tractor or use that to intimidate people. Okay, you scared them. All right, you can't do that, Mr. Watson.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you.
So I am going to arrest you, but I'm going to let you go back to court. So I'm going to cite and release you. All right? Because I don't think, you know, you'd be okay in jail. I don't want you to be in jail. But you still have to come back for court.
Okay.
Okay? If you fail to go to the court, you're going to get a warrant for your arrest. And today's date, October. Yes. Okay, so just sign it, saying that you acknowledge that you got that, and we will be leaving. Just stay away from them, okay? And if you have a problem with somebody taking something from you, you call us, all right? Don't take matters into your own hands. So we're not going to take him in today. Tuba City Jail is overcrowded, and we have to prioritize our arrests. If he was somebody who was more violent and a threat to the community, I'd be taking him in. Like I said, if you have a problem with somebody, call us, okay?
Well, come over.
We will come over. He still got arrested, but he was cited and released, and he's just going to have to go into court another date and time. He can explain that to the judge why he did that.
You know, a machine like that could do a lot of damage. It can hurt someone. And the other thing to consider is, you know, he's not a bad person. It's just living out here is hard for some people. I'd hate to see somebody's emotions get the best of them and make a tough choice that they can't go back on. In this case, hopefully they could put it behind them and move on with their lives.